Hey guys, it's Carlisle and happy Friday. I am on day 49 of 75 hard and I've had an absolutely amazing week. I probably had the best week of the entire 7 week journey so far. I know I've had some pretty big challenges in previous weeks with energy and had a couple of really rough weeks in terms of injuries. But a lot of that stuff is firmly behind me now. And I want to give a really big shout out to Jeremy Friedberg, who's one of our deal making tribe, and he's kept in contact with me. He's been watching these videos every week and has been always reaching out, offering me great tips on nutrition, and most recently, having great tips for me on fixing my back problem. As you know, a couple of weeks ago, I suffered a pretty nasty back injury. I had a pretty intensive day in the gym, and then I was lifting and doing a whole bunch of stuff at home. I had a big honey-do list one Saturday, and my back was really damaged and had lots of treatment, and went to see a bunch of people who all said, "Hey, you got to quit. You got to stop this thing." And I said, "No, not going to quit. I want to keep going. Just fix me up, patch me up, to let me get through it." And I tried a lot of different things. So I went to see a chiropractor. I was having meds and pain-killing shots and all those different things. But what was really awesome is Jeremy went to see his own coach last week. He lives in Mexico, and they did a video for me, a 45-minute video of back yoga. So back stretches and yoga exercises and strengthening exercises. And I've been doing that video pretty much every day since. And my back is literally 99% better. I can do everything now that I could do with my back literally 25 years ago. So I had a really nasty car accident in my 20s, 1995 I think it was, and my back's always been weak. Had some issues with it, and I can honestly say now that it's as strong and as good as it has been. And what's really interesting about this is it reminds me a lot about doing deals, and often you're powering through. Just think about it. I've been doing this for 49 days, and it's been challenging, and there's been parts of it which have been really straightforward. There've been parts of it which have been really difficult, and I've had some incredible results. I weigh now less than 180 pounds. The last time I weighed 180 pounds, I was 24 years of age, and I'm almost 50. So half of my life I have been above 180 pounds. At the max, I was like 225, 230, which was disgusting. Now I'm slimmer and healthier than I've ever been. So I've had some great results, but it's not been without some challenges. And what's been interesting is as I go through this, I've had lots of great help. So people like Jeremy reaching out, supporting me. So it's almost like him being a deal making partner. So if I was doing a deal, if my 75 hard was actually a deal that I was doing, and I was hitting a few complicated parts of the journey, then he's been there as like my partner, if you will, guiding me through, holding my hand, making sure that I got through it. And I've got through that now, and I'm powering through. And tomorrow I'll be 2/3 the way through the journey. So big thanks to Jeremy for helping me. And it's like you with your deals. If you're doing a deal and you get stuck or you hit a big challenge like I did with my back, don't hesitate to reach out to people that can help you, people that can mentor you, people that can support you, people that can coach you, people that can help you and get you over that little bit of a journey. And if it wasn't for Jeremy, I'd have been continuing to struggle. I wouldn't have quit because my mindset is so strong that there is absolutely no way I'm going to give up this challenge before I finish on the 7th of October. But it would have been a lot more painful. It wouldn't have been as enjoyable. Now I have a completely fit and healthy back, and I'm able to power through and get this thing finished. So if you hit any roadblocks, definitely reach out, whether it's on deal origination, whether it's a partner that can help you with the financing, whether it's a partner that you need to run the business for you because you want to be an owner investor, not an owner manager. If it's a partner that you need that's got industry experience that can give you that credibility in front of a seller, a broker, a CPA, an attorney, a financier, somebody that can stand side by side with you and help you get this deal done. It could be a partner like a CPA that's going to do the due diligence for you. It could be a partner like an attorney that's going to get the deal papered, do all the due diligence and allow you to acquire that business and close the deal. Or it could be a partner that's going to add tons and tons of value to the business once you've bought it. So none of us are perfect. We all have gaps in our skills. And if you're running into a deal and there's any gaps in your skill set or your mindset or whatever it is, your experience, don't hesitate to reach out, get some help. Even if you have to give away some of your shares in the business, it's better to own 50, 60, 80, 90% of a business that you buy and benefit from versus 100% of nothing. So definitely reach out and get all the help you need to get this done. So that's it, my friends. Day 47. No, day 48 actually. Day 48, day 49. I can't remember, but I'm almost there. It's day 49. Yes, sorry, day 40. It's very early. Day 49. Tomorrow is day 50 on Saturday, and I will be 2/3 of the way through the process. So I will see you next week. One more week down with day 56. Get my days right this time. Sorry about that. And I will see you guys soon. Have a great weekend. And until then, bye for now.